name is Alyssa. I've been teaching for 4 years now. Right now I teach kindergarten, but I've taught 4th and 5th grade. So our school's union rep came up to me and she asked if I was making under $60,000, and I said yes. And she asked if she could put me in contact with a senator named Heather Gustafson, and I said yes. I thought that we were just going to be talking like in a conference room just about how little money I make, but we ended up speaking at the Capitol about it. I had never heard of the bill prior to her coming up to me, but the bill was about giving tax breaks to teachers who made under $60,000 a year. I was feeling really nervous going into it because I did not think that I was going to be talking at the Capitol. I found out like the night before. I listened to 2 bills before the one that I spoke on, and just hearing how the other senators were talking about teachers, it made me get really angry. So that as I was nervous, but then when I went into speaking, I was a little more angry rather than nervous.
In my first few years of teaching, I had to donate plasma along with teaching 8 weeks of summer schools to afford groceries in the summer. I cannot fathom the idea of buying a home or starting a family right now, while friends of the same age working in other fields are able to do that.
Most of them were not receptive at all. They were talking as if teachers were greedy. Last year, Minnesota passed a big omnibus bill for a lot of education funding, and they kept going back to that, saying we just gave education a lot of money, why do you need more? Not really getting that that's going to schools versus teachers. These are 2 different things. I know that as a teacher in Minnesota, though, I'm very lucky. I hear horror stories from other states where you'll get investigated because you show a movie with gay characters in it. Yeah, it can be really scary. Everything that you're doing is being watched under a microscope, and you never know, like, okay, if I do this, will that be an email, or will it be a meeting, or will it be a hearing? I think a lot of what those senators don't see is that if we don't make teaching more alluring to people, then the problems that we have right now are only going to get worse because more people will leave. And then because more people leave, the problems will get worse, and then more people will leave, and they don't see that.